it's Tamara, Evergreen, Colorado. Welcome again to my kitchen. It is our 5th week, and what I will be preparing today is a creamy Caprese casserole. It is absolutely delicious, like all my other recipes. And what I'm going to start out with is about 1 teaspoon of butter. I'm going to melt it. I'm going to saute some garlic, and then 1/4 cup of cream. And in this dish, I use the sun-dried tomato and basil cream cheese. The Philadelphia, of course, cream cheese. And I have about 10 Roma tomatoes, and I'm going to spray the pan with olive oil. And what you'd want to do next is lightly spray. Isn't this cool? Love it. You put anything in here and you get a mist. And you get it sprayed very lightly. And then lightly dab each tomato with balsamic vinaigrette dressing. Any brand's good. I think a high quality brand. Always high quality. I don't skip on any ingredients when I'm cooking. And just lightly coat the tomatoes. And I'm going to go over here and start on my sauce. Alright, now I've got my garlic. Oh, how much did I have in there? I think it was 1½ teaspoons of garlic and 1 teaspoon of butter. And you just want to cook that. Let me turn it just a little. Just for a couple of minutes. Get the juices flowing in the butter. And we'll pause for a moment. We'll be right back. Alright, I've added 2 teaspoons of minced garlic into 1 teaspoon of butter. Just want to cook it for a couple of minutes. Not long. Pour in cream. Oops, not yet. Oops. Let me get that mixed around. I almost forgot about my sun-dried tomatoes. Let me turn that down a little. Sun-dried tomatoes. You have 1½ teaspoons of that. Let's get that all mixed in there well. Yes. Starting to smell the garlic in it. It smells wonderful. And just really get that saturated well with the butter, garlic, sun-dried tomatoes before you add the cream. And I think that's about ready. Just about a couple of minutes is all we need. Okay, so the delicious cream. Stir that around. And get that well blended. And then what I'll add next is the sun-dried tomato basil cream cheese. And you want about 4 ounces of that. So this is an 8-ounce tub. I'll just take half of that. This is really delicious over the Roma tomatoes. Okay, well, let me get this going and we'll be right back. Alright, the cheese is melted into the sauce, and I've already put 1 teaspoon of balsamic vinaigrette dressing in it. There's the second one. Stir that very well. You might want to put a little bit more of the dressing and the balsamic vinaigrette in it. It really depends on how tart you would like it to taste. Let's see here. Just right. You don't want it overbearing. You just want a little bit of a hint of that flavor. Okay, so here we are. We're going to assemble our casserole. And this is what we do. We've already put the balsamic vinaigrette on top of the tomatoes. And I'm going to put a little bit of crushed pepper for the entire tomatoes. And a little bit of salt. And then I've got about 2 tablespoons of diced, I guess more chopped red onions. Just sprinkle that on just a tad. I might just need a little bit more. And then a little bit of chopped basil. And just top that as well. I might need a little bit more. Right now I have about, yeah, I'm going to need a little more. I've got about a 1/4 cup. So let's do a 1/2 cup of the basil. All right. Ooh, now the sauce. We're just going to douse. Oh, let me get my spoon here. Okay, so now we'll top each one just ever so lightly. Each little tomato. It's a delicious side dish with grilled chicken. It's a great one for steak salad. Okay, let's see here. Not very much. You don't want to cover it a little bit. You just want to enhance the tomato. Okay, so let me put this aside. Turn that off. And now we've got fresh mozzarella. And it's about a 1/4 inch thick cut. And just lay that on top. I think I have like about 9 slices. And just put them on top of each tomato. Doesn't that look pretty? If it looks this good, trust me, it tastes even better. Okay, and then I'm going to get a big one for the middle. All right, look at that. Now, I'm going to finish the second layer, and I'll be right back. Why don't we start heat up our ovens and let's do 375. And all right, here we are, ready to toss it into the oven, and look at how pretty, and all that cheese is going to melt into the tomatoes and basil, red onion. It's a really good side dish. Let's pop it in, and we will be back in 20 minutes. All right, we have like 30 seconds before taking out the casserole. And what I'd like to do is just show you what it looks like right out of the oven, and let it set for about maybe 5-10 minutes is good too. If you like to keep it warm, cover it up, but just let it sit for maybe 5 minutes. And we are countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, it's perfect. So we're going to let that set for about 5 minutes, and we'll get this ready on a plate. We'll see you in a little while. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Hold it down. Let's just take a little side dish. Scoop it into the plate. It smells so good. It's a very nice side dish. Oh, yeah, cheese. Can't go wrong with cheese. Anyway, doesn't that look pretty? Look at that. That is so pretty. Okay, so let's give it a try and see if it passes the tamarind test. Hot. Let it cool down long enough. But anyway, besides being hot, it's really good. It's a delicious casserole. And if you have some left over, it makes a wonderful sandwich. I call it the Caprese grilled chicken panini sandwich. Oh, and it's also good on top of like buttered linguine and grilled chicken. So anyhow, keep my fingers crossed. And good luck to all the other women, and congratulations for the 6 women that have won. Yay.